my friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jarl, and I live the entire winter and summer seasons in a van in the Arctic.
My van over there!
It is July 2026, and I am just crossing over from the Tromsø region to the Arctic island of Senja to ride out a big incoming rainstorm by the ocean. I am also considering taking the next longer ferry crossing across the wild Arctic Ocean, but I am having serious doubts. Alright, I'm on Senja, and now it's 6 o'clock. Gonna go to Senjahopen and see if there's space available there at the ocean. There's gonna be big rainstorms coming in here now, so a couple of days of heavy rain and just nasty weather. So just have to live with that, get cozy in the van. Right, getting some of the famous Senja mountains now. Up there is Segla in the clouds, looks like, that I hiked 2 years ago. Let's get into one of these very narrow tunnels here. This is one vehicle only. Ghost tunnels. All right, one more. A little bit shorter. Primitive tunneling. And there's Segla clearly in sight. What a cool mountain to hike. Don't think I'm gonna be going up there this time with the weather that's coming in. Another one. Look at this. Fantastic. Oh, those are big swells. That's amazing. I'm hoping to camp at the very end there. There's a lot of vehicles there now, but if I find a free spot, then it's good. It's a paid site, but it's only 100 kroner a night, so $10, 8 euros or pounds. But out here it's just gorgeous. It's a pretty cool backdrop to this little town here. And here's a cool campsite. It's more like 400 kroner a night, 4 times the price. So I'm not doing that necessarily. I think 100 kroner is a fair price for parking with no facilities. And 400 is fine if you need the facilities. Maybe at the very end. Feet up. This is the view. Amazing. I'm sheltered here, but you can see like there's a swell coming in here. That's pretty cool. But on the other side, looks like it's getting some nice waves over there. But it's still very calm. The wind gusts picked up a lot. Maybe it was wrong to come here. Up on this plateau here so I could get the best views. It's shaking like crazy. I'll stay here for a couple of days, I think. Could get dangerous here if the waves get really big. Imagine a huge wave coming over those rocks there. Got some dark storm clouds rolling in now. Especially this way. It's like Mordor. Yeah, it's gonna hit through the night or tomorrow. Tomorrow evening looks like it's gonna be really bad. But now I'm tired. Going to bed. Been a long day. 4 in the morning.
It is super intense now. It comes in gusts, so it's quiet, and then it just goes crazy. It's 6 in the morning now, and wow, this is the worst rain I've heard this year. And 1 minute it's calm, and then it just goes bananas. almost scary at times, because the van is just shaking like a leaf. And then it goes calm. Huh.
Now it's calm, and then ooh. Not getting much sleep, to be honest, because the gusts that come in are just shaking me awake. This is not the kind of rain that you sleep to.
Just listen to this. This is the backside of the van though, so you don't see the pounding. Huh. It's really wild now. It's actually too loud to sleep. Ooh, what's going on? Thought I'd blow off a cliff here now. This is insane now. The wind gust that just blew through here. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that, but it comes like these gusts from the ocean sideways, just hitting, but now it calmed again. You can see there's almost waves in the air coming from the ocean. Then it's gone. Huh. That was a scary one. This really doesn't feel safe now. Never seen anything like this. With every new gust like that, I'm getting more concerned. And then it's calm again. Huh. This is the mighty Arctic Ocean doing its crazy things. This is not the kind of weather that you get any sleep in, sadly. I'm exhausted now. This is one of the most exhausting storms I've been in, actually. Just keeping me awake with these new gusts coming every 5 minutes or so. Still going on, but it's 9:30 and time to get up. Slept in. Not feeling very strong today. Let's get the most important meal of the day going and get some power back. Actually need to run the heater. Wow. It is just going off like crazy. Okay, let's get some air. Not much life can be heard from these people, the other vans either. So just a little bit of air to get the moisture out. Cheers, my friends.
Most important meal of the day, coffee. Oh yeah, needed that. That was a crazy storm, and that's not even the peak. The forecast doesn't say really much rain right now, but it is pouring down on the window, front window of the van here, and it's gonna rain all day. Peak of this storm was so strong through the night, it's gonna be from midnight today or tomorrow. Yeah, whatever's up with that, I'm probably just gonna stay here in the rain today and get very cozy, just read, get some work done, watch the latest episode of Game of Thrones, and later I'm planning on having pancakes for dinner, I think. Yeah, super happy that I got out here to Senja. It wasn't as crowded as I feared. There's 6 vans parked here in this quarry, which is kind of a place where you can park and pay 100 kroner or $10, 8 euros, 8 pounds. You can stay here for 24 hours, so I'm just gonna continue doing that for a few days, I think. Just hunkered down here now, or rather hunkered up, since I went up on this little hill here to have the view of the ocean. It's a fantastic spot with those views I had yesterday. Today I'm not gonna see anything. That's just the way it is. I'm gonna head outside and get wet. Just go out to the pier here and have a quick look and get rid of my trash as well. Nasty, nasty, very nasty. Terrible, terrible weather. I wonder if I should move out here now that everyone's gone. I think so. It's a good spot over there, but this is much better. It's definitely gonna do that. Just gonna go and get rid of my trash. If I can get past this puddle here. Whew. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Oh. Imagine. This is not even on the forecast. Oh. Whew. I got extremely wet, so I need to change all my clothes now. I got this new woolen, like, I don't know what it's called. It's just woolen pants that I bought last winter. I never used it, from Norwegian brand Devoll, and it's super comfy. It's woolen and very, very comfortable indoors. This weather is just nuts. Huh. And now I brought wet clothes inside, so I hang them in the bathroom. This is the warmest place in the van. Probably should try to see if I can get some air without getting water inside. Like that. Get the moisture out. And that was a lot of being out in the weather just to get rid of the trash, but I wanted to switch to this camp spot here, which is the best camp spot here. So now I can see over here, I can see the edge of the cliffs there, which is cool. It's gonna disappear again when the weather turns bad again. It is not failing to continue to rain hard despite what the forecast says. Now getting some moisture on the windows because I brought damp clothes inside, so I was able to crack this window without getting anything in because it's not coming from this side, so it should clear up the fog on the windows pretty soon, I think. This is an awesome place to be parked. Getting this awesome ocean view here. Looking straight down at the little bay here. I don't know if it's still raining. I can't hear any rain sounds at the moment, so how about this? Yeah, it's raining a little bit, but gotta take in the views. Cleared up a little bit. It's a little bit back and forth, but you can see the mountains now and everything. And I think it's time for dinner. Soon. It's the view out my back window here. Very nice. The wind picked up a lot all of a sudden. Waves are getting bigger and getting more wind. Alright, it is time for dinner, and while we're waiting for this big rain to come in, it's quite clear now, so you can see outside. So for dinner today is gonna be pancakes, and got some pancakes here. Gonna have some blueberry jam, cheese, and serrano ham. Listen to the lovely sound of the waves here. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do cheese like this. Then I'm gonna open some Serrano ham. Oh, that's good stuff. Mmm. Lovely. Mmm. Put a little bit of Serrano on each. Like this. Or half. All right, then let's get the 3 last ones. And flip them. Yeah. That is looking very nice. Three pancakes like that. Then the blueberry. That's it. How about that? With this view. Well, simple, very simple dinner today. Very simple pancakes, and I've done something similar in winter before, but I think this was an easier way to do it. Mmm. Amazing. That is just a dinner treat, and so is the view. Alright, it's picking up again. The wind. So it's 5:15 now, and we're gonna have much more rain a little bit later. Now it's just a little bit on and off, and it's cool that you can see those mountains, or they're starting to disappear again now in the clouds, but Could see them earlier, and a lot of seagulls playing around and screaming. They're sitting on my roof every now and then. I have something walking across here. So they anchor the buildings because the winds here get so strong. Just a slow drizzle of rain outside now. It's 9 o'clock, and I'm just getting super comfortable back here reading more Michael Connolly. I'm on the last book now, just relaxing and being cozy. Well, good morning. Still raining. It's gonna rain for weeks. It is quite warm though. 23 degrees, almost 24 degrees. Super high moisture percentage. Yeah, just raining and raining. So I'm staying here today, possibly tomorrow as well. I need to finish a video. Well, good morrow, my friends. It's just a bunch of rain these days, and it doesn't look like it's gonna improve, so just gonna stay cozy here, finish my next video. Gonna be rain now for the next 10 days. A lot of rain for the first 4 days, and then a little bit less tomorrow. Have an actual storm coming in here. Yeah, no decisions being made today. Just gonna enjoy this cup of coffee, and then I'll make Saturday's video. Finish that, and then we'll see after that. I should be starting to run out of battery tomorrow, or not run out of. I don't want to go below 50%, but I'm at 80 now, and working on the computer for a day is usually quite battery intense. So we'll see if I need to charge. There's actually a little bit of light through the clouds, so it might be charging right now. Ghost ship. Feels like in the rain here. It looks like the weather's gonna turn pretty bad now. I just checked the forecast, and there's forecasts for storms now. And I think that's why this boat came into the bay here to seek shelter, because the waves have started picking up and it's raining a lot. Not always a lot, but on and off. But I think this boat here is seeking shelter for the storms. So we're pretty sheltered here in this bay, but you can still see that there's some swell in here. I thought it was going into harbor here, but it seems to have stopped in here. And is it a Dutch flag? I think I saw a Dutch flag. Yeah, the wind is definitely picking up. Looks like it's dropped anchor. It's probably pretty rough out on the ocean today. What does it say? Velder? Sir Velder or something? Der Velder. What does that mean? The world? It is going pretty hard now. This storm. I wasn't expecting to get like a full storm here where the boats seek emergency shelter and stuff, or emergency harbor, or whatever they're doing. And I've seen much fewer vans here today, which means probably that the ferries are cancelled to this island. The ferry that I arrived on is probably not taking anyone from the Tromsø side, and the one coming from Andøya is definitely not going today. Okay, now we're talking. Getting a lot of strong gusts. Not seeing any big waves yet. That might be the reason this boat is right here where it is. Alright, I'm leaving now. I spent 3 nights, 4 days here. It's noon, and it's actually a little bit better weather than it was forecast, but the wind is fierce. So I was able to empty my toilet here and yada yada yada, and now I'm gonna go to a store because I've run out of fruit and my breakfast stuff and all of that. It's just a little bit too stormy everywhere to make any solid plans, so I'm just gonna drive around and see how things are looking here on this island. Just spoke to German viewer Sven, and he said that Lofoten was chaos, which I was fearing. Gonna have to make a game plan because I have to go to Lofoten in a few days. I think I'm gonna skip the ferry because with these waves, that 2-3 hour ferry ride is not gonna be comfortable if it's running at all in this weather. Pretty cool view from this area here. I'm nearly out of batteries, or I'm nearly down to half, so I need to charge. Hasn't been any sun. These are some famous cliffs over here. Gonna pull off to a viewpoint. It's looking pretty spectacular with those clouds there. Yeah, there's definitely waves going on out there. White-capped. So this is a cool stopping place. Oh wow. Rental cars, rental cars, rental cars. Let's hope I can find a spot. It's a pretty cool day for this view here with the ocean going crazy and stuff. right? We're inside one more of these small tunnels here. There's a bus in front of me, so I'm going very easy here to allow plenty of space. There's a lot of Finnish RVs out here, and I'm not sure if they have any tunnels in Finland. If anybody knows, please tell me. I might be leaving a little bit too much room for this one here, but looks like an ambulance. No. So when the tunnel starts turning, you know you're nearly there. Wow. Look at the view here. Just gorgeous. Pretty harsh out here today. I checked the ferry across to Undernes, and it says it's warning of bad weather with high waves, so I'm not gonna go and do that ferry today. It's a beautiful place. Love some harsh waves. I guess this boat here as well is seeking shelter today. Makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna go over on the other side of those mountains there. I have to say that so far neither Senja or Kvaløya outside Tromsø has been overrun with people. It's been quite open and pleasant, and I haven't had that feeling that I get in Lofoten of it just being choked full with people. So it's definitely a very good alternative if you want the kind of same scenery, but don't want the extreme amounts of people that are in Lofoten. So I'm gonna go to Lofoten now in a few days, and I'll report on that. If it's not overcrowded in these other places, then it has to be much worse in Lofoten than it used to be. The wind is absolutely brutal here now. That is getting leaves blowing across the road here. Can't wait to see what it looks like when we get out to the open ocean here. Here we are. Look at this. I think I'm gonna go out to Hamn. Never been here. Whoa. This is stormy days. Significant stuff going on here now. So there's place you can camp here. It's very exposed and it's a paid site, but this view is pretty spectacular. Now this is crazy. I'm shaking like a leaf here now. Really something. Just a mad, mad, mad coast now. Just look at this. Absolutely insane. I need to stop here. Oh, look at that. Absolute lovely madness. Brutal ocean. What a crazy weather. A couple of years ago I camped up in that pass up there. That's not a good idea now. I'm arriving in Grullefjord, and I'm considering taking the ferry across to Andøya, but it's 4 hours, 3.5 hours until it departs. And that's a mighty ocean out there right now. I see the waves are gonna be up to 5 meters or 16 feet, and I'm actually slightly concerned about that, because that's not gonna be very comfortable, I think. Here we are, and I can't see anyone, really. Oh, there's one camper, 2 campers. I'm definitely getting on this one.
Mal sehen, wohl mal sehen. Nee, ich fahr wahrscheinlich Groningen mit der. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie das an der Spitze ist.
This is pretty intense. The waves are massive. And I don't know if you can hear me. I'm gonna try to hold this mic better. Yeah, so this is pretty intense. The waves are massive and we're still kind of in shelter of land over there. But as we get out on the open sea, I think it's gonna get worse. We've had some massive waves so far, and I think it's good to be outside if you can stand it, because you don't get seasick as fast out here. So, ooh, here's a big one. Oh, yeah, so we got some massive massive waves here now. And here's another one. It's so scenic though, amazingly beautiful, almost making its own cinematic filter here. Alright, we're here. That was a fun crossing. One of my favorites, I think. Just so much fun with this kind of weather. Whoa, feels super light. Thought my van would tip over inside there, but I guess not. It's pretty heavy. For some reason it feels super light now. It's nearly 9. Time to find a place to camp. I know where I'm going, I think. It is funny how this Arctic Ocean crossing scared me. And I actually considered not crossing until I spoke to some locals and they said, as they always do, there is a light breeze on the ocean. The waves were forecast to be up to 5 meters out on the open ocean, which is 16 feet, and some of the waves were really huge, but it is probably the most fun I've ever had on the ocean. It was an epic ferry ride, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. Nothing at all to be scared about.